Hi there, this is Avalon from Crafts Direct, and in this video I'll show you how you can make this wood bead tassel garland. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm in love with anything that has a tassel. And I think this project is just really fun because you can add it into anything that you already have at home. Add it to a shelf, maybe wrap it around a plant. This is just a really fun accent that you can add in your home. To begin, you are going to take your cord and you will double it up. So you want to make sure that you've folded it in half so that you have two pieces. And you will pull enough out so that you have 4 feet of that cord that's doubled up. Grab the end of the cord where it is looped, where you just folded it in half. And that is where you will begin to string on your beads. You will string on 4 beads to start. Some of the openings on the beads may be a little small, so you can always go back and use a drill or even just like the tip of the scissors to kind of help open up that opening so that the beads are easier to string on. Next, we will make the tassel for the end of the garland. We will start with this cream yarn, and you are going to want something to wrap your yarn around. We are going to use this clipboard, but you can use a book or a piece of cardboard, just something that you can wrap your yarn around. For reference, this clipboard is 13 inches long. For this thicker yarn, you will wrap it around the clipboard 4 times. Trim off the rest of the yarn, and then the yarn that is wrapped around the clipboard, you will carefully take off of the clipboard. And then you will take a scissors to cut both ends. Pick up the yarn and fold it in half and make sure that it is even on both sides. You will then grab the cord that has the beads strung onto it, thread the yarn into that loop, and then fold in half to make sure that it's even. You will then cut a 6 to 8 inch piece of yarn. We will use this piece of yarn to secure the tassel. You will wrap your hand around the tassel and put the string in between your thumb and forefinger. You will then loop the yarn and bring it up again to that thumb and forefinger and hold that there. Then grab the rest of the yarn and bring it around the back. You will loop it around the tassel 3 to 4 times before tucking it into the loop. Grab the string from the top that you were first holding onto with your finger and forethumb, and you will pull it tight and you will create a knot, and you will tuck it into the pieces of yarn that are wrapped around the tassel. Grab a scissors and trim the strings from the top and the bottom. Lastly, you will trim the bottom of the tassel so that they are all even with one another. Repeat the same steps we just did to create another tassel. This time you will use the pink yarn. And since this type of yarn is thinner, you will wrap it around the clipboard 6 times instead of 4. Once you attach the tassel, you will then put on another 4 beads onto the cord, and then you will just keep repeating those steps where you alternate 4 beads and a tassel, 4 beads and a tassel, and you will continue to do this and alternate the colors that you're using for the tassels. Once you use your last 4 wooden beads, you will take a scissors and trim the ends of the tassels just to help make them even with one another. Make one last tassel for the end of the garland. Trim the cord at the end of the garland, and then take that cord and wrap it underneath the strands of yarn. You will tie a double knot. Cut any additional cord that is hanging out from the knot. And then you will secure the tassel with a second piece of yarn, just like you did with all the other tassels. Trim the end of your tassel, and then your garland is complete and ready to be displayed. Thank you so much for watching this video. You can shop all the supplies needed to make this project at craftsdirect.com/projects.